Hey everybody, Dr. Earl here. Still at the hospital. And right away I want to give some commentary right now about two other recent deaths that occurred this weekend. Actually one at the end of this weekend and one that just occurred right now. I'm going to start with the one that just occurred earlier tonight. David Cassidy. And for those who don't know who he was the star of the multi-successful Partridge Family TV series on ABC back in the early 70s. He also started in a couple other Broadway plays and another series as well called David Cassidy, Man Undercover. I guess he was a undercover detective, I guess. And I guess what it was, from what I read, it was dementia. He had to retire from the performing because of that. About the same way Malcolm Young of AC/DC had to bow out. And I guess what it was that got him was the fact that he also needed a liver transplant, and I guess they couldn't find the exact kind that did fast enough. Now, this man was also considered one of the great premier teen idols during that time that he was on the Partridge Family. At one point, according to legend, in a concert in my hometown of Detroit, about over 100 girls fainted. And I guess, that tells you something right there. When you're able to make over 100 girls faint, boom, fall on the ground just like that, that tells you how badass you are right there. And then I guess Cassidy was able to do that. So, to all his fans out there who miss him, or they're going to miss him now, condolences to his fans and friends and family members. Now, the second one I want to get to, I'm going to be harsh on this one because this man should have died a long time ago. And yes, I'm speaking of Charles Manson. The man should have been dead a long time ago. Instead, but yet he stayed in that prison for over 4 decades. The two groups that are happy about this right now are not just the people who didn't like him, not just the world who despised him for the shit he pulled, but the ones that are really happy right now are the friends, family, and relatives of all the victims that him and his family murdered. And from what I heard, these were gruesome murders. I mean, imagine them coming home and finding your loved one lying on the pool of blood with the word helter skelter written in their blood. Imagine that. And all the other people that are happy right now about this, of course, is the state of California. Remember, their tax dollars went towards keeping them in prison for that long length of time. 4 decades. Over 4 decades, people. Like I said, he should have gotten the death penalty a long time ago. Oh yeah, people will probably say, but he didn't kill those people. Yeah, but still, he orchestrated it. He planned it. He led his so-called family like blind-ass sheep. He was the man in power over these people. He was the one who, like I said, orchestrated it all. He was the one who got these people to kill for him. So, the root of the problem is right there, folks. And that's all I'm going to say for right now. So I don't want no, and please, to the young kids out there, he was a murderous motherfucker. He was a cult leader. Kids, you don't need to look up with someone like that. I mean, because there are other people out there who see him as the original punk, way before the punk scene, or the original renegade. No, fuck that. He was a psychopathic. He was mental. He had a grudge against the outside world, and he took it out in the worst possible way. So he had it coming for a long, long time. Bottom line. That's all I want to say for now on those two topics. I gotta head to bed. I got a meeting tomorrow to decide where we're gonna go from here. Wish me the best, folks. I'm Dr. Earl. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.